All right. So to be able to close all these memberships and get all these people signed up, you got to follow this process. It works like a charm every time. So first thing you got to do is you have to check Acuity to see how many first timers are scheduled. Now, I'm sure Brian will be working to put these people in MBO too, but in case we can't, you should all be able to log into Acuity, which is just a different app for scheduling, just like MBO. Let's show it to you on my computer, but it's also an app that you can put on your phone. And you'll see Brian has all his sales appointments in Acuity right here. And you'll see tomorrow we have 2 new kids coming to the kids class, and we have 2 new adults coming to the adults class. So those would be the free trials right here, intro session and fitness boxing class. So you're going to want to pay attention to this because you need to know that they're going to, first of all, get there early. They're going to get there before the first class starts, and you need to be there to greet them. If you're not there to greet them, I can almost guarantee you they won't buy. All right, so if you go on Monday, you look in the evening, all these are first timers in class. So you need to know who's coming to class, what their name is. So if you're teaching the Bambinos youth class and this is for 4:15, so you're making sure you're there by 4, you know their name, they walk in, you don't recognize them, they're not there for class. Hey, you Ashley? Okay, or is Ashley the daughter? Okay, you figure out who's who, introduce yourself, greet them, very important. Okay, from there, be ready. We know they're coming, be ready for them. All right, when the league comes in, you want to greet them at the door and then have them fill out a waiver. Now, I just bought a new iPad for the gym that's going to have the waivers right on it for you. So you can just hand them the iPad, have them fill out the waiver there. While they're filling out the waiver, we don't offer free water anymore, so don't do that. But while they're filling out the waiver, hang tight. Maybe wait for the next person to get there, because like I said, we're going to have several people coming through the door. So once they got the waiver filled out, ask them if they've ever boxed before and make them feel comfortable. You're going to do this by asking them several questions. You know, where are you from? You know, what made you want to try it? Awesome. We help with that all the time. Don't worry. Everybody who starts, it's their first time, you know, things to make them feel comfortable, but you don't want to over talk it. Oftentimes what makes them feel more comfortable than anything is if you keep asking questions about them and if you're interested in them. All right. Then you're going to drop right to the pitch. So it's, hey, you're going to need hand wraps for your first class. They already know about this. So don't worry if you don't have any. There's $10. You got cash or a card with you. Now, some people are going to respond, I already paid for them online. They're probably telling the truth. And if you need to verify that, we'll try to verify that ahead of time and have a record of who's paid online already, because when they go through the funnel to sign up, they get offered a chance to buy their hand wraps for class before they come. So if they say they already bought them, chances are they did, and we'll try to verify that or have a quick verification method for you. So then you're gonna be like, cool, you got cash or card on you, take their payments, put it into MBO so we keep our inventory right. And then you're gonna tell them, all right, I'm gonna teach you how to box real quick. I'm gonna show you everything that you need to know in order for you to be comfortable in class. So you can show them how to wrap their hands, get them some loaner gloves. You can also ask them if they want to buy gloves, because if you ask them if they want to buy gloves, it starts to feel out how serious they are. If they want to buy gloves before class, even started before they tried anything, they are most definitely going to sign up for membership. So after you give them like a 20 to 30 minute lesson, class is going to start. Tell them what the class is called. You know, this is our basic beginner boxing class. We're going to be hitting the heavy bags, doing some cardio, getting your heart rate up. Just do your best. You don't have to be perfect. Everybody has a hard time first. Don't worry about it. You're going to love it. All right. After the class, then we'll talk about memberships. See what you want to do going forward. Sound good? They say yes. Awesome. Try and get them asking questions to get them to say yes. You want people in a yes flow when they speak to you. All right. So it's great that you came in today, because today's the last day to get our 2020 run rates, 2021 rates. But we'll go over all that after your session. And so then you sell them the hand wraps, wrap them. They expect it. Offer to sell them gloves. Kind of just went over all this stuff. Use it as a gauge of how serious they are. Then begin the session by wrapping their hands, explaining what you're doing. Let them know that everyone who signs up is going to get access to our online boxing portal. So they're going to have the lessons on how to wrap their hands with them at home. They do not need to memorize this as you are doing this. Let them know that it doesn't have to be perfect. There's many different ways to wrap hands. Once their hands are wrapped, you can take them into the boxing ring if there's time. If not, you can just do it right out on the floor. Put some gloves on them, get the mitts out, and you're going to catch mitts with them for 3 to 5 minutes here before class. Okay, make sure they know all their punches, teach them their box step, teach them their stance, teach them their 6 punches, practice with them, build rapport, make them laugh, act interested, all that good stuff. Make them love you First class service is the most important thing. We are the Ritz-Carlton of boxing gyms. Okay, and everybody should know it. Catch their hands for about 5 minutes prior to class. 5 minutes prior to class, take the gloves off. Tell them, class is starting in a few minutes. Catch your breath. I'll introduce you to some of the crew as they come in. Now, any veterans, any regular members, especially the people who really love us, the Jims and the Ayanas or Ileana, or I don't know what her name is, but she loves us. All those people of the world, make sure, when they come in, you're like, hey, Jeff, hey, Jim, this is one of our new people trying class out. They need some help in class. Make them feel like they're part of the family. While you're in class, then pay extra close attention to them, because they're going to feel awkward. They're going to feel out of place. They're going to feel discouraged, and you got to let them know, like, they're looking really tired. They're looking discouraged. I always go over to them and tap them like, hey, just do your best. It's going to be okay. It's only the first class is the hardest. It gets easier every time after this, I promise. And just make them feel really comfortable, giving high fives. If they might be really overweight or have some knee problems or anything like that, make sure you know some modifications if they can't do squats, etc. So then get them through class. After class, you want to immediately approach them and just be like, so what'd you think? They're always going to say, the way I do it, I was like, oh, so did you love it? Excited like that tonality. So did you love it? They almost always say, oh yeah, it was great. And they're going to be like, yeah, so like, how do we do this? Like, what do we do? What's next? And you'll be like, awesome. So if you do want to sign up and become a member, now is the perfect time to do it. You got to sound excited about this to get them excited about it. Today is the last chance to actually get our 2021 rates. Our rates are going up this year. And if you want to lock in this rate, you lock it in for as long as you want to be with us. We offer 3 months, 6 months, and 12-month memberships. Take a look at our membership rates. Let me know which one you want to do. Boom, you hand them the membership sheet right here, and you shut up. You do not say another word, because you will talk yourself out of this sale every single time. The next person to speak is going to buy something. Either you are going to be buying the bullshit excuses they're about to hand you instead of signing up, or they're going to be buying a membership, and you're going to be on your way to making an extra $1,500 this year or this month, and learning a skill that's going to make you thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the next year. So once they choose on a membership, get them the proper membership form, have them fill it out, make sure they fill everything out, be there to answer any questions or assist them in filling it out if they need it. And from there, take that membership, take a picture of it. You're going to send it over to Brian. We're going to track it. You're going to write down the name of the person that you signed up and the date that you signed them up. You're going to keep a running spreadsheet of this. And that is how you're going to get credit for all of the signups that you get. Okay, so I'll have those printed out at the gym for you, for everybody to have one. And just study this video. Like I said, study the tonality is so important. The engagement, looking people in the eyes, calling them by their name, things like that go a long way. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any troubles. If you're going to sell people, I keep getting the excuse that they're going to come back later. Or they keep telling me that it's too much money. They can't afford it right now. It's just after Christmas. They keep saying this. So if you keep getting like similar excuses or something like that, we can work on some objection overcomes and how to handle those things. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope this helped you out. I'm also going to be dropping some other sales videos that go over different sales techniques and different ways to pull this off better. Some live examples, shit like that. Stay tuned. Watch this shit. If you study and you do what you're supposed to do and you watch this and you follow the process and you practice, you will get filthy fucking rich. And if you ignore what I say and you fast forward this video and you're distracted by somebody else somewhere else right now, probably won't. So let's get it. Peace.